right, Virginia, welcome back. What is this that you brought with you?
I did one of the thought records that we did last time, so
Oh,
wanted to
great.
bring it in.
All right, and did you find it helpful to do even outside of in here?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time to do it, and thank you for bringing it in for me to see. It's great to see that what we're doing in here is helpful. But today I think we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do something called a graded task assignment.
Okay.
So what it is it looks at a big situation that seems really stressful, like how last week we did the group project. We'll choose a different one. You're going to look at this whole big thing and it seems really overwhelming, but when you break it up into smaller steps, it becomes a little bit more manageable.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you this clipboard because I'm
Okay.
going to need your help writing again. So when I say a situation that's really big and overwhelming, what is the first thing that pops into your head?
Getting myself to class in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's something you have to do like every day, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if we can break it up into smaller steps, each day will be a little bit easier as well. So the first thing you do in the morning, it's not, you wake up and all of a sudden you're in class. So what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
I'll get ready, and usually I might take like a shot to get myself more relaxed and able to go to class.
Okay. So you're already stressed when you're getting ready. You're taking a shot to kind of cope ahead for how the day's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of all that, what is something you could do that would just make you happy first thing in the morning?
I could probably listen to some music.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's a really great idea. So why don't you write that down as step one?
Okay.
Listen to music or listen to a podcast while I'm getting ready.
Okay.
Awesome. So next, you've gotten ready. What is the next thing you're going to be doing?
Well, like walking to class. So I usually walk myself to class and get in an elevator because my classroom's on the third floor.
Okay.
And usually there's a lot of people in the elevator, so I'm kind of overwhelmed by that.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody talking and kind of like feeling like maybe I'm being judged because I'm by myself.
Okay. So taking the elevator seems like another thing that's a little stressful for you.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything that you think you could do instead of taking the elevator?
I could probably take the stairs.
Okay. And have you ever taken the stairs before? Do you think it's really filled with people like the elevator is?
I don't think so. I don't think a lot of people take the stairs, and I could probably use the exercise as well. So.
Perfect. Double benefit going on.
Yeah.
So you take the stairs up, you kind of get that time to be by yourself before you're like with all the other people when you're in class. Okay, so you get up to the third floor, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so you get up to the third floor, and is your classroom right there? What do you have to do next?
It's down the hall a little, so there's usually a lot of people in the hallway socializing and talking to each other, waiting to go in class, and mine's a little bit down, so I have to go through all these people, and I get a little bit overwhelmed again.
Mm-hmm.
And so I usually am a little like anxious when I'm walking down the hallway.
Okay, so is there anything you can do while you're walking down the hallway that would make you feel like you're connected to someone or something?
I could probably put in like my earbuds and either listen to like a podcast again or text like my dad maybe to feel a little bit more connected, like I'm talking to someone too.
Right. Yeah, that's a really great idea. So why don't you add that? What is that? Step
3.
Step 3. Perfect.
Okay.
So you've walked down the hall and you've come to your class. What happens then?
I usually look for somewhere to sit, and I can kind of get anxious with that because I don't like always know where I should sit. And there's usually a lot of people.
Right. And I know a lot of classes kind of have like unofficially assigned seats. So do you think maybe that's something you could do? You could find somewhere where you like to sit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere in the back.
In the back? Okay.
Yeah.
Wherever you want to sit. So why don't you write that down as step 4?
Okay.
You're going to establish where you're going to sit, and you'll just go straight there every week.
Okay.
Perfect. And then how long do you usually have until class starts at that point?
Usually like 10 minutes.
Okay. And what do you do in that time?
Kind of just sit by myself while everybody else is talking and laughing, and sometimes I get a little nervous that they're laughing at me because I'm by myself and maybe like judging me for that.
Okay.
So
Okay. Is there anything you could do to distract yourself?
I could probably maybe like get ready for class, like take out my computer, take out like a pen, a notebook, just kind of get myself situated.
Perfect. I think that is a great last step, and then class will start.
Yes.
So I cannot wait to hear next week how breaking down the steps helps you, and I'll see you then, okay?